Long day. How you making out with it?
Hello, YouTubers. Hello, lovely wife.
Hello.
I'm making out okay with it, but it's been a long day. I started at this at 8:30 and it's 10 to 4.
I know.
But, it's not all horn. Now we're going to start doing the horn install. And as we get through the horn install, I'll show you other things that I was doing with the truck today. Anybody who watches us on Twitter or follows us on Twitter will see will see what we were up to. A lot of times, sometimes I'll even post pictures of stuff that we're doing that we never do videos on. So if you're not on Twitter, you should get over on Twitter if you're interested in following me around, stalking me and stuff.
Yeah.
Because you'll get to see and learn other things that don't usually happen on YouTube. But anyway, so what I've done, of course, I've had a couple of weeks now to ponder this, what are they called? Shocker
XL.
Shocker XL. What's the name of the Hornblasters?
Yeah,
That's how long we've had them. We forgot what they're called.
Nightmare Edition.
Nightmare Edition, yeah. But these are really the stealth version because everything is black on. But we'll go over and show you in a little while what we have. Anyway, what I'm doing here now, I have pretty well everything pre-wired. Now, what I mean by everything, folks, there's 2 circuits of wiring to hook up these train horns. First of all, you got to have a wire coming from your horn switch or a separate switch. You can do it a number of ways. You can put in a supplied switch that comes with the kit, and when you hit the switch and you bump your horn, your regular horns will work. When you hit the other switch, when you hit the switch again, when you hit the horn button, then your train horns will work. And of course your other horns will work too, it's just that you won't hear them. I chose to go another route because this 1993 GMC, which we've had, which we adopted from day one, we've owned it a long time. And anyway, when I was fooling around when I first got the truck, I put Buick Park Avenue horns on it. I kind of like the tone, so I didn't want to eliminate them and just use these shocker horns because, I mean, really, these things are, I perceive, are going to be very loud. When they say they can be heard for up to 4 miles away, I assume they're loud.
Hence the name Shocker.
Exactly. So I decided to go with a separate switch on that. And there's a few other little things that along the way, before I was doing the install, I was thinking about it and I said, you know, maybe it'd be better if I did it this way instead of the way they have in the instructions. So you're going to see that as well. So that's one system. The other system, so that particular horn wire, you can run it to a separate switch or run it through the horn wire itself through the vehicle. And also it needs a wire, a switched wire. In other words, power on that one wire only when the ignition is on and the vehicle is running. And the reason why you have that particular wire is it eliminates the possibility of the horn coming on at night and actually waking up, you know, the province. Right? So. And the other second part of the electrical system is basically all under hood. It's a matter of wiring in your relay, matter of running a 10 gauge wire out to your pump and whatnot. So it's really a simple install with regards to the wiring. The wiring is probably the easiest part of it. I think the hardest part of it is finding a place to put all this bloody stuff.
Oh yeah.
And of course, I would like to have it as tidy and as well thought out as possible. So I have come up with a few ideas. I have everything solved except for where to put the 4 horns. So we'll get into that a little later on. So right now what I'm doing is just finishing up the wiring. And I don't know if anybody ever seen these before. These are special cutters for actually cutting off the nibs of these electrical straps. And what you do You put them down. Well, I'll get over here so you can see it better. You get them down. See, and it cuts it right flush. Because I'll tell you what happens. I see lots of guys cutting it with regular cutters and they leave it like that. And you're reaching in to work on your vehicle sometime and you scratch your arm, and I'm going to tell you, it is some sore.
That happened to me this week.
It's terrible. One of these?
Yeah, it's on that mower that we were repairing for a customer.
Oh, okay.
And when I pushed it out, they had one on the handle, and it's cut long.
Yeah.
And it cut into my hand.
Now that's the reason why I like using these. There's no danger now. You can't even hook your glove on it. Kubota is notorious for leaving them long.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, I can never understand that. So I don't know why Kubota. I hope you're listening. Get your act in a pile. I wasn't going to say act. And cut the nibs off the wires. So that's what I'm doing. So this is it.
That's definitely safer.
It's safer. So what I've done is, this truck used to be initially used as a snow clearing truck, a plow truck. And we had a Canadian-built Arctic plow on it. The plow, you've seen it, it's basically on our tractor now, our 5740. I converted it over to fit the tractor.
Yeah.
So we bought the plow back in 1994. We used it on this up until 2008. 2008, we took it off this, retired this from snow clearing, and we put the plow system on the tractor.
Repurposed it.
And yeah, it's, man, I'm thinking it's the best plow that's out there. But anyway, it had a bracket on the, it came with a bracket that the pump motor used to stay on. And it was down on that side of the chassis, of course. This spring, when we started working on Old Blue, we decided we're going to pull the plow package out because it still had its pump and everything on it. I said, well, we're never going to use that again. So I took it all off, bracket and all, but the bracket was a funny shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert the picture of what the bracket looked like here. As you can see, it was a funny looking thing. So I just basically took some scraps and I added to it and manipulated it a bit and fabricated it and crucified it, and and it was full of this old damn powder coating, and I hate powder coating. The welds aren't perfect, but they're good enough for what it's doing. And it was late in the night when I was doing it, and we had a rough week, so I was trying to gain some time. I'd probably spend 2 hours, 3 hours at the bracket itself. So anyway, there's the bracket.
Yeah.
Come on over, there's the bracket. So this is where our horn compressor and the air tank is going to go, right there. So hopefully it's going to fit. Actually, I think it will fit because I did do a trial run on the fit of it. So if it don't fit, I'm going to have it fit.
No doubt.
Okay. Now let's head on over and look at the kit. Okay, so air tank, compressor, and the shocker horns. 4 of them. They're plastic. You ever get on hornshocker.com? Is it hornshocker.com? No?
Hornblaster.
Hornblaster.com. You'll see guys running them over. You can't beat them up. They don't rust. They're repairable. So, I mean, you can't beat it, as far as I'm concerned. It's got a bunch of little things with it. It's got a relay. This is a cut-off switch and cut-in switch. It's got a pressure relief valve. It comes with your hose. There's more hose there. Comes with a bunch of these things. And yeah, there's lots there to do. Lots there to see. It came with, I'll find it in a minute.
A lot of stuff there.
It came with a ear gauge, ear pressure gauge, and it came with a drain cock. Now, these are the 2 things that I personally was having a problem with. It's great. It works perfect. There's nothing that they did is wrong. It's just that here you are, you're sitting in your truck, and your compressor is running, and you're thinking, wonder how much air is in the tank. Well, hang on. I'll get out of the truck, and I'm going to lift up the hood, and I'm going to see, by looking at the side of the tank, that's how much air is in it. Well, that don't make a lot of sense. So I didn't want that. The other thing I didn't want is getting down here and opening up this drain cock periodically and letting the air out, letting the water out, the condensation out. I said, holy smokes. So,
Gotta be an easier way.
there gotta be an easier way. So what I've done, I got a solenoid going down here instead of that, so that I can push the button inside the cab and release the air and the moisture out of the tank. And this here, that's being eliminated because we have, instead of this now, we are going to be using this. And this is an air pressure sending unit. And that's the reason why for the pillar post pods and the gauges in the pillar post that you haven't seen yet. So it's going to be much nicer to be sitting in your cab, and when the compressor cuts in, you'll be able to see exactly how much air is in the tank by just looking at your gauge. And being an ex-heavy equipment operator, I'm used to being able to look at my gauges and seeing exactly what's going on, torque converter temperatures and transmission temperatures and rear differential temperatures and air pressure. You know, you need all of that. So that's the reason why for that. So I've eliminated these two things in the process. Now, going into Princess Auto yesterday, we went in to pick up a couple of fittings. And of course, we got looking around. And then ding! Ding!
It wasn't a text, was it?
No, it wasn't a text. And then it hit me. I said, you know what? Coming out here, out of the end, this is the hose that goes from here to this valve that activates the air horns. So the pressure's on, the pressure's already in here. So actually what lets the pressure from here to the horns is this solenoid. Then I got to thinking. I said, holy smokes, I got a compressor and I got a 2-gallon tank. You know, I could do more with it than just blow the horn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up this outfit here. Excuse me for a minute. And then I'm going to have a quick coupler put on it on one end and the hose on the other. So that way, if I ever need air to pump up my tire, I'll just take my air hose, plug it in, compressor's going to cut in if I need more air automatically once the vehicle is running. And I got double duty. I got an air horn tank and I got an onboard compressor so I could blow up a tire. I think that's pretty smurfy.
That's pretty smurfy.
Isn't it, eh?
It is.
So what we're going to do now is I'm going to...
You got extra stuff? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm going to take everything off here now. And I'm going to do a rough fitting. Now, what they recommend, they don't recommend putting this switch on the lowest part of the tank. Well, can't really do it anyway, unless you put it there. Because the condensation will get in the switch and ruin the switch. So there's two places you can put this switch. You can put it here, or you can put it there. Now, I kind of like the idea of there, and it hit me for a while, so you know what, it's a good idea. But, knowing me crawling around that vehicle sometime, I'm going to knock this over, crack it off, and then I'm out of switch. So the way I have that bracket designed, this switch is going to go in here, the pressure relief valve is going to go up top, and when you see how this is placed on the vehicle, you're going to say, that's well protected. It's in a better position where it's to. So what I'm going to do now is, this has been powder coated, and everybody just know I hate powder coating. So I'm going to run a pipe tap through all of these, and then we're going to start assembling the tank. Yeah, it's always a good idea, because you want to get this as tight as you can when you're hooking it all up. So this is going to be our mod here for the drain. Now that hose is rated, I think, at 120 psi maximum. And of course, that's capable of putting out 150, so we're going to have to see what happens. I'm hoping there's some tolerance there that will take care of that. And you can use Teflon tape, or you can use the liquid Teflon. I got both, so I'm going to put down the tape here. See if we got it.
It's cleaner.
Yeah. Yeah, it is cleaner. Yeah. So that's going to go here like that. No, that's not going to go there like that. That's going to go there like that. Yep. Yeah, we did a raid on Princess Auto yesterday.
We sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a good idea about the floor.
Well, I'm hoping it is.
Yeah.
Now there's already some glue on this, some sealer, but hey, I like overkill. So I'm just basically going to go ahead and hook everything up, and then we'll come back and show you what it looks like. The switch mounted on there now.
Yeah, it's starting to look like something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking about something.
What's that?
Remember how you said you had to crawl up and underneath it? You would have to do the switch to drain the water?
Yeah, drain condensation off. Like you do with the compressor.
Oh yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
But then some people install them in hard to reach places.
Well, people take down their spare tire and mount, like this is a 2-gallon tank. You can get them in a 5-gallon tank. You take down your spare tire, you mount them all to the chassis and stuff. Like,
Whoa.
that's a lot of work for here because you know that's going to rot out.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay?
Plus you got to crawl in there to drain it. Good Lord.
Yeah, you got to crawl under to drain it. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be too fussy about that, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't be going at it.
You'd be going at it. Sure, I couldn't go at it. I wouldn't fit under a truck. You can slither under that like a snake. No load on you to get under that.
Oh yeah, compliment's not going to help you here
No?
today at that. No.
Oh, I thought it would.
Sorry.
I really thought it would.
I'm not going at it. I told you.
Man, you need some wrenches. Everything's a different size.
Is that right?
Yes, everything's a different size. Yeah. So that's where this is going to come in handy now for that reading the pressure gauge.
That gauge here, that thing you're putting on there?
Yep.
Oh,
This is a sending unit.
yeah.
That's what it is. So we got to take this out. Put stuffs on that. Stuffs.
More stuff?
More stuffs. And then we'll
Teflon tape?
more Teflon tape. Yeah. It's a cream colored one. I usually see them all white.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that one before.
No.
Different?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I don't know about perfect. Might not even work yet.
Don't say that. Two runs? Couple of runs?
Yeah. Now, I got to look for another fitting here now. Yeah, so I put more of this tape on, but I'm showing you what I'm doing different. They don't give you a lot of extra hose, and that hose got a check valve on the end of it, so he's kind of well, I guess you could take the check valve off, you could, yeah. But what I didn't like is the fact that if you had it here, you would have to twist it like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on here, and then the hose will come into that. Hang on there now. Hang on now.
Yeah, like angle or something.
Yeah, it'll take the kink off it. There won't be a kink in it.
Oh, yeah.
So say for instance now,
Oh, yeah, much better.
it looks better, right?
Yeah, it does.
So that's the reason why I did that way. I guess, you know, what it all boils down to is everybody's trying to produce them as inexpensive as they can. And boy, I always have trouble with Teflon tape.
Yeah, to get them started.
Well, I get them started and then they arcs up on me.
And maybe they break down like regular tape.
No, it's just that they strand, they come apart, and then you can never catch. It's like tape, you know, the packaging tape. You
That's
never know
right.
where the end of it is to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it strands out and straggles.
Yeah. You know that clear packaging tape. You know, like once you don't see the end of it, you're done.
Yep.
My God, there's some dogs barking. There's one across the road been barking all day, so that one just take a break. Now there's another one up in the back, that one that shows up here. He's up there now and he's taking a turn at it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to end up in the same as when it pours all over. Because there's nothing bothers me more than a barking dog. Do I ever hate dogs barking?
Yeah, it could really peck at your last nerve.
Oh, it's terrible. Yeah. So, this is called dressing the tank.
Yeah, looking good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be all right. So we'll go ahead and we'll put that front on and we'll come right back. So that's a bit of hose that I had. So that's going to be her drain. I had to cut that one off and put a bigger loop on it so it'll go on my ground. And then we're ready to plant that tank.
Okay. We might have to have a supper break first.
Yeah, it's getting,
Yeah, it's almost 5.
I saw me start to sound like a Cummins diesel.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's almost 5 o'clock now. So what we do, we break away for supper and then do an install?
I'm feeling so. Well, we'll put the tank in place first, and then we'll break away for supper.
Okay.
Okay, now it's time to mount that tank. I get no tanks around here.
You do, you get lots of tanks.
Let's see now. Come over.
I'm coming
Next thing they'll be
over.
complaining about you.
I'm coming over. Like I didn't want to rush them.
No, I'm gonna tell you, they're gonna be a tight fit.
Yeah, isn't it? Because they got all them switches and doodads and stuff in there.
I'll send away there, boy. I saw that hose. Power steering hose is in the way.
Yeah, it is going to be a tight fit, isn't it? But it's going
Yeah.
to be a fit.
Well, I'm hoping so. I think it's shrunk.
Whoa, shrunk?
Yeah, it's down there.
Yeah, sounded like it went there.
Now, see, this is why I didn't want to put this up here. Compressor's going to go on top of this,
Oh,
and it's going to be very, very smurfy.
yeah,
Very smurfy.
very. So you're happy with that now?
Well, I don't know if I'm ever happy with it, but I mean, it's. I got to turn that up. I got that turned the wrong direction, so.
Okay.
But yeah, so you can see where the fittings are to now, right?
Well, you're probably not thinking clearly now. You're hungry.
Oh man. Yeah, no, not that I need a bite to eat, but I'm hungry.
We need to wait to eat.
Yeah. Okay, folks. Well, I got the tank laid in, as you know, and I got it bolted down in three areas. The bottom corner is going to be the ground wire, so I'm getting ready now to put the pump on. You can see the air pressure sender or air pressure switch there. I already had it pre-wired, so the wire comes up and goes into the firewall. You see all this wire here, that's for the camera. I couldn't cut that. If you cut it, you spoil it. So if you got any excess left over, you just pile it up right there. You're good to go. So I'm going to put the compressor on next.
We're back.
Yeah, we're getting there. I got the compressor mounted. As you can see, it goes down here now.
Okay.
And I got the screws holding it in, or the little nuts and bolts. And I use some medium strength blue Loctite to keep them on so they don't fall off. So my next thing now is I got to put that ground on down here, and then probably just wire that up there then. Yeah, so basically now these are tagged, and that says this one here says connect to trigger switch, so that's the switchable power wire from your cab. And boys, oh boys, it's not very easy to plug in. Ugh. My gosh, Batman. I'll have to get another connector for that. So apparently, the female spade was too narrow for the male spade. So they're out again over there. They're like foghorns.
Yeah, we got something that's going to be louder.
Yep. I'll put a bit of tape over that there now. Connect to load compressor wire. God, the undercoat.
Jeez, stop complaining, you did it.
What a state, what a state, what a state.
It's working.
So it says connect to load compressor power wire. Well, that's not the compressor power wire. Here's compressor power wire. This one here says, no, that's it. I had it right. It says connect to fuse positive power source. And that's it. That's a fuse power. This one again says connect to load of compressor. Yeah, okay. Clear as mud.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, so technically, if I turn that on now, the filter goes on there. Now, let me see here with this filter. This filter can be, where's the filter? There's so much old stuff here. There is a filter right here in front of us. Somewhere. Honest to God. Oh, there it is. Huh.
Wow. Snake, it would have bit us.
See that filter? That can go somewhere in a dry, warm, dry place. You can put it, you can drill it out, and you can put it, say, here, or, but I think the best place for it is here. What's the difference?
Yeah, it's good to me.
What do you think?
I think it's a good idea.
Filter's already in it. I should take off that stupid holder. Yeah, take off that stupid holder and then see if it'll spin on like that. Well, it says install in a dry area away from moisture. We got a problem.
Yeah?
Because just there, about 1.5 kilometers, it's called the North Atlantic. So we'll have to drain that to get away from moisture.
Yeah, we do have a problem. We got a problem before we got started.
Wow. That's brutal.
Yep. Maybe
So-
it's not made for here.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Might get one blow and that was done.
Yep.
So let's see if it'll spin on now without that holder. That's the best place for that.
Yeah, sure is.
We had a nice sticker to go on there.
Sticker?
A sticker.
Hmm.
Yeah, but anyway, what else?
What else?
Well, I got a few other things. I'm not in your way, am I?
Actually, you were.
I got to clean this up a little bit. And, well, technically, if I turn the key on and put a fuse in that,
Yeah.
I should air the compressor room.
Mm-hmm. that the plan?
Huh?
That the plan? You gonna try it?
Yeah, I'm gonna put this fuse in first though. Let's see. I mean, it's going to leak here because I don't have the fittings put in the end of it. Boy, there's somewhere to get in.
Yeah, the fuses.
Because there's a cheap holder, and the spade fuse is supposed to go like that, but in the holder, it's like that. Just check. So source water is hooked up. All of this is hooked up. I got a ground hooked up. So technically, if I turn the key in here, geez, I gotta go get the keys.
Right. Yeah. Pumping air. Perfect.
So, I'll clean this up a little bit. Well, no point in cleaning it up yet because I still got a few other dooflickies to go on there. Now, so this here is where she's going to blow off the condensation.
That red one?
Yeah, that's where she's going to drain the tank. So, we got to go get the solenoid ready. So what I've done, here's that solenoid. What I've done is I've drilled out the inner part of the fender and I've put a threaded inserts in there. So that way this can bolt right onto the fender without having to use any nuts, such as myself. Because that's what you were all thinking.
Nobody was thinking that.
Everybody's thinking that. The biggest nut was working on it.
Nobody was thinking that.
I think so. Yeah.
You maybe move your hands so we can see?
Well, you know, I'd like to be able to friggin' work.
I knew that'd set you off. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to work, wouldn't it?
Yeah, maybe what I'll do, I'll cut that and I'll go in a little closer with that wire. That'll look neater. Yeah, see, I had forgot, but I put a threaded insert in there too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, for this. So, you know how it is.
So what'd you say that dooflicking was again?
This here is going to be the dump valve. Remember, you had to unscrew that to let the air out before, drain it off?
Okay.
Well, this is the drain.
Okay.
Yeah. See, this is not a long job. It's just that we're adding extras to it, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And that's what takes the time, is those extras. That's some catch.
That was a good catch.
Oh, yeah. You know, Bruce Lee, he was so fast that he could come at you, reach into your chest and haul your heart out and show it to you before you died. That's how fast he was.
I never heard of that before.
No, the things that you learn, eh?
No.
Around here. Isn't it amazing?
It is amazing. Yep.
So now I get to go get some more tools.
My hair dryer?
That's your mother's hair dryer.
That's true. We talked about this before, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Many times. Sure, her denture's as big as the grill of that truck.
Well, let's try to stay on topic here.
Cool.
So what are we trying to achieve here now?
Well, what we're trying to achieve, if you must friggin' know, is we have to energize this solenoid. This is a valve. This valve is normally closed. Okay? Now, technically, when I had my hands over this,
Right.
it was still leaking air because it was coming out through this hose here.
Right.
So, what we're trying to do here now is wire this solenoid up and plug these hoses in so that when I get inside and push a button, you should hear a click. When you hear the click, and there was air in that tank, that means she'd blow the water out of that tank. Now, is that clear?
Yeah.
Or like, is there anything else you need to know or you must know while I'm trying to concentrate on my work?
Not at the moment.
No?
I'm good right now.
Yeah? Gee,
Yeah.
that's something. That's the first time I've heard that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking for my cutters. I don't have my cutters.
Cutters? I thought I saw them out here. No? Find your cutters?
Yeah, I found them. Hid away. So see that now?
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to go like that. I'm going to put that there like that. And that's going to come up like that. And that's going to go in there.
Yeah.
That takes care of that. Now, of course, we need to have some to drain down, so I got to go get some more. This is no good. And I get some, I'm going to put it right down through there, and then when she releases the water, she pees, she pee on the ground.
That's a good place for it.
Yep. I'll put the hose down through there, and I'll plug that in here. See how that looks?
Yeah.
So when you hits the button inside,
Right.
this valve is going to open. There's going to be all kinds of pressure in that tank, and she's going to drive the water out through there and then down on the ground.
Beautiful.
But the beauty part with this
Yeah.
is when this happens, it's going to sound like. So what you do, see, you pull up to these guys with the brand new Ford F-250s and stuff, and you just as you stop, you hit that button, and Buddy will get out. He said, "What's that?" I said, "It's just the air brakes on the truck." You say air brakes on that? I said, "Well, yours don't have air brakes."
Yeah.
Gee, sure, this had air brakes 23 years ago.
That's
It was an
right.
option.
Yeah.
I'll have more fun with that than I will with the horn. Because with the horn, they can probably beat you up,
Yeah, probably.
right?
Yeah.
But the air brakes just make a fool of them.
Yeah. Always thinking.
Oh, yeah. I'll tighten this up. Hey, boy.
Yep. We're getting there.
Yep. We're getting there. Takes time, though.
Doesn't it?
Man, I mean, sure, I spent an evening making up the bracket.
Yes, exactly.
And I mean, the horns aren't mounted yet.
No.
And in the meantime, we're getting there. But I mean, if we had to do a video on all of this,
Yeah.
should be crazy.
Yes, it
Well,
would.
nobody'd look at it.
No, just too long.
Yeah. Well, those threaded inserts work some good, though.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So that's tight. Now, what I got to do is I got to pull that fuse again, because I don't want that pump running until I get everything hooked up. I know the pump is working now. So, God, oh,
Yeah, they're
jeez.
pretty hard to get out.
They're terrible. But you know what it is? It's just a cheap old fuse holder. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Now, I'll try that. So technically now, when I turn the key on and I hit that button, I should hear a click
Okay.
or a thump or smoke or something.
Oh, wow. We better keep rolling. We're going to see something.
Oh,
We're just not sure.
You probably snuck out here and got something rigged up to that now, so when I hit that, that's just going to disintegrate. All I'm going to see is a poof,
Oh, yeah?
just a poof and a hole in the ground.
Okay. We got our click.
So we know that works.
That's good.
Now, if you wanted to go in and open the door on the other side,
Right.
we'll be able to show them what's done in here. Okay, there's the pillar pods. Here we have a clock. Here we have air pressure. And here we have vacuum. And these are motor driven, so they'll center themselves up. Probably can't see that from there, but we'll show them after. So this air pressure gauge, that's the stereo. this air pressure gauge here, this is going to have 2 needles on it because this is really made for a suspension system. But I have a future mod for this because it's going to have 2 needles. But I have a future mod coming up. Won't be, I don't say it'll be this year, it'll be next year. And that's when the second needle will come into play. And these particular gauges, they got 7 different colors. And one of the colors are exactly the same color as the truck. So it matches the dash, it matches everything down there too, you know?
Yeah, really nice.
So, yeah, so.
Yeah, we'll try those out later.
Yeah, exactly. So, and this is going to be for the horn. This is the dump valve. And of course, that represents the train horn. I don't know if you can see it there, yeah.
Yes, I can.
Yeah. So, yeah. So if you want to come over on this side, then you show them the gauges. Here, pass. Okay, so just give it a listen here. Now you'll hear them centering up. There you go. And you'll see the blue color. You can change the color. Green. Then if you leave it on one, it'll go through all the colors. I just don't know which one because I haven't had any time to play with this. There you go. Now it's also set up, I'll show you there now. It's also set up that when I turn on the park lights, these will dim 30%. As you can see. Yeah. Vacuum gauge. And the clock. Yep. So that's the pillar pods and the gauges. Looks okay. It's we had trouble getting the right paint for it, but it's not too bad.
It's not bad.
I think if I had my time back, I probably would have trimmed this up here a bit. But I mean, it was supposed to fit the truck, and I did trim an awful lot of it already.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, that's not so bad. It do look okay. I like it.
I like it.
And that's what matters, eh?
Yep.
So, what I got to do now is I got to get some wire loom. Wire loom is like vinyl siding on a house. It hides so much.
Oh, yeah.
Hey?
That's right.
And then I'm going to clean this up a little bit, and the only thing left to do then, remove the grill and the grill guard, and see where we're going to mount those 4 ugly horns. There's something nice and cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is. We were just wondering what the temperature was, so I went and had a look. So for us, let me see, I'm going to go to, I got my phone here.
I'll tell you what temperature is. What do you want, Fahrenheit or Celsius?
We better go Fahrenheit.
So we go Fahrenheit, it's 48 degrees.
48 degrees.
According to this.
Yeah, on here it says, on here it says 52.
Well, it's
yeah,
9 degrees Celsius.
Yep.
Right?
I got 11 on when I look it up on my phone.
Yeah, but you're holding on to the phone. You're getting the heat from your hand.
That's not it. You're in the shade. That's what's going on.
Oh, okay.
Well, go out there and stand over there
The
with it.
shade? Sure, we haven't had any sun. This is not sun. I don't know what this is.
What's that over there, that bright stuff by the
That's
side
a
of the
light
house?
buddy got on next door.
Light?
You know, we don't get any sun here, for God's sake.
Listen, I'm looking at the temperature for Paulette and Mark
Yeah.
in Southfield. It's 32 degrees Celsius.
Which one is that?
Fahrenheit.
That Paulette or Mark is that temperature?
That's Paulette.
You said, I'm looking at the temperature for Paulette and Mark.
Yep.
So what's the...
So Paulette's the hottie.
Yeah?
Yep, 90. 90
Holy
degrees Fahrenheit.
Smokes. 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Take me down in the back and shoot me. We
30
haven't seen 90 degrees in the house.
32 Celsius is 90 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's too hot.
That's too hot. I'm sorry. I feel
That's
real
too
bad.
hot. Well, I'm going to tell you something. I was watching the news this morning, and they were talking about like down the southern states and talking about how hot it was and forest fires in California. Holy smokes, California. Brutal.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
We really shouldn't be complaining.
I'm not complaining. You're complaining. I love this.
I don't think I was complaining.
You've done nothing
Don't
but
go looking
complain.
at me like that. I wasn't complaining.
You're a hypocrite.
I'm not. What are you doing now?
I'm hiding.
Well, you're
Hiding
not doing a
wires.
very good job at it.
Huh?
I can see you.
I'm hiding the wires, I told you.
Is it working?
Well, I don't know. You have to be the judge of that.
Let me have a looky. I got distracted there looking at the temperature for a minute.
That split loom is some good.
There you go.
Eh? Yeah, what thinkest thou?
That's
That
beautiful.
Shakespeare.
It's beautiful.
I'm into the Shakespeare again now. Old Man's Day tomorrow.
Yeah, it is.
Happy Old Man's Day to everybody out there.
Happy Old Man's Day, everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gee, you went up to get a part this morning and it was a steel dealership up there.
Oh, the place was blocked.
Blocked with women buying steel equipment.
I know.
My God, what kind of a gift is that? So that only means work.
That's what I was thinking, but didn't want to say it in the store and get mobbed.
My Lord, can you imagine?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's the equivalent to going off and buying your wife a dishwasher for Mother's Day,
Yeah.
right? Or a toaster.
Hmm.
Yeah, you know, I
gonna
don't
be
know
a-
if I could be married to a woman like that.
No. There's going to be a lot of fathers working tomorrow if they're going to try out those tools.
Yeah. Be a lot of fellas complaining. I'm too sick to use that. I might as well cover this red stuff over too, look.
Oh, yeah, red stuff. That's your hose.
That hose, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. While we're at it.
Well, we're gonna go hiding. Just we'll go hiding.
Yeah, we'll go all stealth on it.
Yes. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I know, but what do you think of the wire loom?
It's not bad either.
Okay. Cool. Just imagine.
And yes, unmentioned.
Are you? Nice. Princess Auto makes some money off wire loom off me.
Don't they?
Yeah.
We should have stock in that or something.
Well, wire loom to me is like potatoes is to a cook.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the main staple.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Without that, you have no meal.
Yeah, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like vinyl siding is to a carpenter. He can be as bad as he like. Carpenter, once he nails on that vinyl siding, you won't know nothing is wrong till it all blows down.
Yeah, none the wiser.
No.
Yep. True.
So what do you think? You think that's pretty tidy, eh?
I do think it's tidy. We got a crow just landed up on the wire.
Yeah, because he sees that feathery thing and that furry thing on the camera, and he thinks that's a bite to eat. See?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing to eat here.
No. Especially since the new budget come out. We got nothing to eat here.
It's gone from bad to worse.
Yeah.
Well, the
It's
wolf
gone to
comes
bad to worser.
The wolf comes to the door, you better bring a lunch.
Now this is the other one. Now this is the other source wire for the other solenoid for the horns that commands the horns on it. Didn't I just have more wire loom, or did I use it all? I used it all. I gotta go get some more because I got a wire there that's not hidden.
Good grief.
So I got a cluster of wires down here. Look, have a look. See. Come over this way. Look down that way. So I had to try to hide them. See?
Oh, yeah, they got to go too.
Can you get
Yes,
that furry thing off my eyes?
Oh, gee whiz, you just told me to
Well,
come over
I
and
know,
get
but
that
man,
there
you don't
for
have to shove it up my nose.
I do.
Gee whiz. You're talking about paparazzi.
You were in there where we had to be. Oh. What can I say?
You can say plenty. See, look. Look down there now.
Can I come in here now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it's tidy.
Very tidy.
That's good enough for that.
We
So,
gotta tackle the front.
yeah, what we got to do now.
Sounds like a big job.
Yeah. What we got to do now is we got to take this off. And holy smokes, we got to remove the grill and everything.
I don't know if I'm fuzzy about that. That
Yeah.
sounds like a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. You got to do it. I'm going to tell you something. There's not a lot of room.
I don't think there's any room.
Well, over here there's none because I got a transmission cooler on that side.
Wow. we got ourselves a problem. Where are we gonna put them?
Rudder.
Wow, we need smaller horns.
See now. Rudder, mudder.
Don't go talking to me. You're the one who bought them.
Holy smokes.
Wowzers.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the love with that yet.
Gotta think of another spot.
Yeah, I got the size stuff up here now. So anyway, we're going to have to rig up something else for those horns. In the meantime, I had to change the bracket. This bracket was fold down this way, so I had to take it apart and flip it up this way. The instruction says that you can place this in any direction, but there's an arrow on it showing the direction. And Kathy found that.
Yes.
So I said, geez, it's funny there's no arrow on it. And you said, oh, there's one there. I had it laid down. I laid it right down, the arrow pointing up.
Yeah, you had it perfectly laid down.
So I'm going to mount this and then run the main line to that. Then we can check this and then we'll move on to the horns. So we're going to mount the train horn solenoid right up here. So I drilled out a 3/8 hole in the rad support. And I've got one put in now, as you can see.
Oh yes, yeah. Oh, with those inserts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to put in this one. You set it up like this. And you put it in the hole like that. And you squeeze it like a pop rivet gun, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's it. So you can show them what it looks like.
Oh yeah.
It's a nice way of doing it, eh?
Yeah, it's a nice way of doing it. We'll go on there then, stay nice and secure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, that's a neat looking job.
Nice, huh?
Yeah, very.
Too bad I never had another 90 like those things, but
I thought you had more wire loom, but that's the pumps.
yeah, I gotta get that in there now. Boys, oh boys. Full-size truck, still not much room.
No, not much room. I'll tell you, every little bit of space is taken up.
Yeah. Well, they gotta go down here. Two
Yeah.
gotta go down here.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, we had to rethink that.
Yep, really did.
Not a lot of room.
No. There's no room. There's no room. But anyway, the compressor is pumped up
Yep.
and there's not a leak.
We had
Let's
that
have a look
running.
at the have a look at the pressure. So we got about 130. Just watch, I'll bleed off some now with that bleeder. Cool, eh?
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Perfect. Looks
So-
good.
Yeah, I got to mount them two, and then I'm going to go over and I'm going to mount the two other ones there on the other side, then.
Okay, yeah, so we got these down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good spot.
Well, I'm hoping it is.
Mm-hmm.
I really am, but
Didn't have many options.
no options. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, boy.
Yep, we were out of options.
Well, I mean, I didn't want to put them underneath,
No.
because if you put some underneath, well, then you got another bank of problems then.
Yeah, we'll try to avoid that.
Yeah. That's good plastic part.
Good.
Get a break on that.
Yeah.
So I'll mount them and now we'll mount the others too. Holy smokes. We got a problem. we always run into a snag. This is like any reality show, there's always a snag. Princess Auto don't sell any 5/16. All they had was quarter, because I said, I'm going to prepare myself just in case. And no, they never had it. All they had was quarter. This is all we got left. We have the 2 horns mounted here,
That's right.
but the other 2 got to go over there.
Way over there.
So what's going to happen? We're not going to have enough line.
No. Wow. I think they could have given you extra.
They give you nothing, only a hard time. So we got to make up a bracket to go there and to go there,
Okay.
which is no big deal.
No.
That matter of fact, that's pretty easy. And then the snorkel will come right over on top of it. The problem is we don't have enough holes to complete the job.
Complete the job.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to join them up here like that, just lay them down like that.
Okay, just to do the test.
Yeah, just to do the test. That way all the boys and girlies at home can get to hear it.
Well, I mean, that's what we've been waiting around for all day.
Well, you know, you gotta have patience.
Oh, I got patience.
Yeah, you don't,
Not enough hose.
not enough hose.
Wow.
And that's all they had was actually quarter, and I needed 5/16. I couldn't believe they read 5/16. So what we'll have to do is go to a truck center,
Okay.
like parts for trucks or Action, is it Action?
Action,
Trucks?
yeah.
And maybe we can get some there, right? Now look, dirty, no Smurf gloves.
No Smurf gloves on, and now you get your hands dirty.
Yeah. But anyway, the hard part is done.
Yeah, it is. So, and we didn't have to take the front grill off. Oh.
No, that wasn't going in there.
No. that
Because
wasn't
the
good.
cooler, see?
Yeah.
The cooler was the transmission. Boy, they're big horns.
You got that right.
That's a problem too, you know.
Mm-hmm. And not enough real estate.
No. So what I'll do is, like I said, I'll put them up front, over there next to the dooflicky,
Yep.
the compressor and that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna back her down there by that other old truck,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna see if these gonna work. Yeah.
Oh boy.
I wish that dog was out barking again.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
point the truck towards the dog.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, he thinks he's the only one who can bark.
Yeah, you could show them. You could bark too.
Oh, yeah, I can bark. Yeah. But anyway, like right now, that's really tidy.
Oh yeah, it is.
I really like the way that's looking.
Even along the-
But holy smokes, man, I've been out here for, well, it's 10 after 8 now. So I've been out over 11 hours.
Oh yeah.
And I've enjoyed every minute of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, so like I say, I'll just put them in here for now, because that's going to be cool over there.
Yes.
And I'll put them down yonder like that.
Yep.
I would have liked to, well, I'll show them the finished product when I get it done.
Yeah. We get some more hose.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's, well, there's always a snag in it somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, there is.
Where's my big choppers?
Oh, you put them away.
Yeah.
You can't be the only one running out of hose.
No, man, sure. Look at that proximity. It's really close, right?
Yeah, it is.
But see, I could have took the big hose coming from the compressor and mounted this over there. But then I'm very limited because I got relays and stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but then I still had to put 2 horns over there.
Yeah.
4 horns can't go there.
No.
So that's the problem that I was running into. And I said, well, a 6 of one, half a dozen of another, isn't it?
And you still would have ran out of hose because it didn't matter running at this side or over there.
No.
There's
And
still
I,
the
you
same
know,
problem.
and to do this properly, I need more line, right? That got to be over there. Once that's set up on a little rail and they're both pointing that way, it's going to be very nice. So it is what it is. It just got to be done right. What is it? What is it I always say? No compromise.
Yeah, that's right. No compromise.
Yeah. Yeah, no compromise. You got to do it right, or stay in the bed and don't do it at all.
I just say at least you can have it just laid there temporarily.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's only 2 horns that's not secured.
Yeah.
Oh. That's no big deal, is it?
No, that's no biggie.
We can make that work.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, if I got to use a truck, I can still use a truck.
Oh, yeah.
They're not going nowhere.
No, that'll be fine.
Hey, bye.
Uh-huh.
So, like I say, parts for trucks or some little.
Yeah, we'll have that.
And I'll put a.
That's something Naperco carries.
Well, they might. I don't know. But I mean, Saturday evening.
Going out Monday morning.
Oh yeah. And to tell you the truth, now I'm wearing down.
Yeah, me too. 8:15.
Yeah, and you got all the grass to mow yet.
Oh yeah?
That's what I was dreaming.
Yeah, it was quite the dream.
I'll get up tomorrow morning and I'll mow the grass.
You're gonna mow the grass on Old Man's Day?
Oh, I don't mind that. Look, you know, like fellas complains about mowing grass. I enjoy mowing grass. Anything to get you at the shop.
Yeah, that's right.
Eh?
Outside in a nice fresh air. Supposed to be sunny tomorrow, I think. Gonna be sunny tomorrow.
Oh, I believe that, see. I'm gonna mow the grass tomorrow, and I'm gonna clean up the shop, and then we're gonna take the Stang out for a run. If it's nice out.
I know, that's right. Because they're saying now it's gonna be nice, we don't know tomorrow.
Well, we got a frost warning tonight.
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna have to take those flower baskets
Yeah.
in.
We bought a couple of flower baskets, and I'd say there's 100,000 miles on them. 2 weeks bringing it back and forth to garage.
That's right, and they're looking pretty pathetic, aren't they?
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't go so far as that, no.
Well, they're not as, as gorgeous as they were when we took them home.
Well, the only thing that can bloom here is an iceberg.
I mean, their fluffiness and their fullness is gone out of them.
Oh, well, sure, the fluffiness and fullness has gone out of us living here. And what was left, the government fixed it in the last budget.
Yeah.
There's no more fluffiness now.
No, it's all fluffed
We're
out.
like everybody else. The bank account's gone flat, blank, broke.
Everything is flat.
Yeah. Oh gosh, what a place to put a parking meter.
Yeah, what a place for a parking meter.
Man, you know what? I bet you that's full.
Yeah,
Sure,
everybody wants to
I
try
went and
it.
fixed that there a while back. Sure, a couple of years ago. Sure, when I opened up the thing, sure, it all fell out on the ground.
Yeah, everyone wants to try it.
Putting pennies in it, see?
Yeah, I wish it would take them loonies or something. Or toonies.
Yeah. So I'm going to wash my paws and then we'll come back and see if this thing is going to make a noise. Here. So what I'll do is I'll start up the truck and then you can watch the air pressure, see? When she cuts out, I'm going to back down by that other truck.
Yeah.
You can stand right there where the front of the truck is too and point it at the truck and we'll see how loud it is.
Yeah.
Or see if it works at all, okay?
Yeah. Good heavens. That was loud.
I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I don't say you couldn't hear me. You're probably deafened.
Loud enough?
Oh yeah, really loud.
Yeah. Cool.
So it's working.
Oh yeah, it's working. I'll get you in now. I want to get back here and you go and blow the horn.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on! It's loud, eh? Huh? Yeah.
Well.
Cool. Turn on the park lights. So let's show the guys that. That's the new clear marker lights we took the amber ones off. I don't know if I showed them that.
No, did you show me the lights inside?
Oh, yeah, the blue lights inside. Yeah, that's right. Cool, eh? Now, let's see. Get in. Let's see something. I could hook up another tank to this, see?
Oh yeah?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. I could hook up another tank. I could hook up another compressor to that tank and have it all cut in and cut out at one time. But I mean, you don't need it, right?
No.
So there you go. Just watch your ears. So there's a regular horn, right? And there's her horn. Oh my gosh. Just wicked, wicked, wicked. Let's see here now. Bet you that'll look nice in the night.
Yeah, I think so, for sure.
Red. How'd you leave it? Red or would you leave it blue?
Oh, they're all nice.
Yeah, the only thing is you probably have some kind of freaking seizure where they're all changing.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
Yeah. Like the center color?
yeah. Hey, bye.
Yep.
Yeah, so the pillar post turned out okay. Cool, and we're ready to navigate. And that's it. So we'll see what the air pressure is on tomorrow. I went from a truck that's 21 years old to 22 years old with no technology. A cassette was as
Yeah,
and
it was
I took a
high-tech.
cassette out of it and a bag phone antenna. And we're gone to this. So folks, that's it. At least you got to hear them. I really anticipated running out of that friggin' stuff, but Princess Auto never had the 516.
Yeah, you were expecting it.
Yeah, I always buy extras of everything when I'm at this because we're 45 minutes away from Princess Auto,
Yeah.
you know, and I just don't like doing stuff and being short-handed. But it is what it is, but we got it working.
Well, we got it working.
And I'm happy with the install. Like, I really like the way that it's set up.
Mm-hmm.
There's absolutely not a leak in it. Plus, I took on the pillar post job at the same time.
That's right.
So now you can see why I wanted to put the pillar post in, because I need, well, first of all, I could have put one pillar pod up here, a single one just for the air pressure. But I mean, it's a cool factor having three. The clock is there, and they're all matching gauges, right? And of course, and then the bleed off.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
mean, that in itself, I mean, you pull in next to a trucker, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and just before you shut off the truck, you go. Yeah, and then he's going to say, what's that? And I'll say, that's the air brakes, boy. That's the booster.
Yeah.
Yeah. So either way, you can't lose.
No, it's a win-win.
So happy Father's Day to everybody tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And we hope you enjoy your day. I'm kind of tired now.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. I didn't get into showing you the fabrication of it because the guys who's interested in seeing how this is installed is not interested in fabrication.
No.
And the fabrication guys aren't interested in horns.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, you know...
Covered the gist of it, so that's
Yeah,
okay.
well, the wiring is very simple. The wiring is only, I'd say, the most 7 wires. But I got really into the wiring because of these gauges. hooking all of this up. So that's where the problem started.
Yep.
So other than that, folks, that's the horn install. The only other thing left to do now is lift kit.
Yes.
So we will have to do the lift kit. That's the next job. I don't know when that'll be. That'll probably be next week, maybe.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not going at it tomorrow.
No.
No, sir. So we'll see you in the next video, guys. You guys, thanks a lot for your kind comments. We got lots of them, and we really appreciate it. And hopefully next week now we'll get at the lift kit and put her up a little higher.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
Let them move up in the world. Old
Yeah,
Blue
that's
needs
right.
to move up in the world.
Moving on up. Get
Yeah.
an upgrade.
Exactly. So you guys take care, and God bless.